you guys, it's Kwanda and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a get ready with me video. It is going to be my natural go-to makeup glam. Yes, natural go-to makeup glam, because even though it's going to be natural, I am going to be really glammed. I'm actually on my way to a house party. It's one of my close friends' birthday. So I'm going to turn up, and I just wanted to be like real sexy tonight. So I was like, I'm pressed for time. Let me just go ahead and do a quick get ready with me and slay my face, okay? So for my brows, I use ColourPop's brow pencil in black and brown. You guys know that is like one of my all-time favorite brow pencils because the tip is so micro, like you just have more control when you're defining your brows. I'm cleaning my brows up using um, Shape Tape Concealer in Deep because it's not a bright concealer. It's like a more subtle but nice concealer. Like it gives you just a natural pop. And for this look, this is definitely the type of concealer that I need because I don't want my highlighted areas or my brow bone areas to pop. I want it to be very natural. So I'm also using that shade to clean up the top of my brows. Usually I love to use a concealer that is like one shade lighter than my skin tone or sometimes my actual skin tone. The only time I like to use like bright concealers to clean up top of my brows is if I want to like make a statement, honey. Like if I want to let the world know that I am beat, okay? But tonight is just gonna be all girls event, just a little house party. So I'm just gonna use the concealer that is like maybe like one shade lighter than my skin tone. All right, and I'm just using a NARS I don't know if it's an eyeliner brush or if it's a brow brush, but you know, sometimes with these brushes, honey, we have to make it do what it do. We have to use what works for us. And I'm just blending that concealer out using Morphe's buffer brush. So I am applying moisturizer to my face. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you know that this is like one of my go-to moisturizers because I love the way it plumps my skin. I have normal skin, but sometimes it can be dry. Not extremely dry, but it can just be dry. So I'm a type of girl, anything I use, because I love matte foundations, I like to hydrate my skin. So I'm applying my primer. It's from NYX, and it is a hydrating primer also. Like, get your work together. I'm stuttering. Like, what the heck? So I'm just blending that concealer out, and I'm going in, you guys, with an all-time favorite foundation, honey. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Foundation, and I'm just gonna blend that foundation all over my face, including my eyelids, because this is a natural tutorial or a natural look, so I don't want to use any eyeshadows. So I'm just blending that foundation out, and I'm using the E.L.F Ultimate Blending Brush to do that. Like, I love a dense brush, a dense foundation brush when it comes to blending my foundations out. Like, I love the way it disperses the product onto my skin. So because I said this is a natural look, I know you guys gonna get tired of me saying natural, but I'm going in to highlight, and I am using the same concealer, which is the Shape Tape Concealer in Deep, because like I mentioned before, it is not a bright in your face here concealed type of concealer. It is a very natural soft concealer. So I'm blending that out with a damp beauty blender, and I'm just concentrating on blending it out right up under my eye. I'm not taking it all the way to my temples like I normally do. I shouldn't do it, but you know, sometimes, you know, we do things because we want to do them. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just taking that concealer and I'm just blending it over my eyelids as well. I'm going to blend out my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and I'm just making sure that that foundation is like blended, okay? Going over the ends of that foundation to blend it out even more, I'm using the same brush that I use to apply my foundation, and that's just so the concealer kind of marries into my foundation. To set those highlighted areas, I'm using Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep. Listen, in my opinion, I think medium deep is like the best setting powder to use for a woman of color if you're definitely trying to get that natural look. Well, if you are my skin tone and complexion color, this is a really good setting powder to use to set your highlighted areas if you don't want that bright highlighted area. So I'm just setting the rest of my face using my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in dark deepest. And I'm just making sure that that foundation is set. I'm kind of just taking it over the areas where I put that translucent powder at too, just to make sure that they all marry seamlessly together. Okay, and I'm using a Real Techniques powder brush to also do that. For my brow bone highlight, I'm using Becca's highlighter in Topaz. This is like my favorite highlighter, especially for women of color. Like, I love golds. I love golds. They fit my skin tone so nicely. I didn't want to contour because it's a natural look, so I'm bronzing up my face a little bit. I'm using CoverGirl's, not sure the name, but all products used in this tutorial will be listed in the description box below. Okay, so I'm just gonna, chisel the cheeks just a little bit with this bronzer. Nothing heavy. And I'm just doing my nose as well. The nose can kind of be tricky, but with time you'll get it. But I've come to realize that using a blending brush is also easier to like get into the creases where you need to get to kind of like define that nose contour and just to bring it in your eye crease just a little bit. And that's what I'm doing here. And for blush, I am using MAC blush in Raizin, I think. Yes, it's Raizin. And for a highlighter, I'm using the Crayon case, the Anglowla highlighter. This highlighter is so bomb, you guys. Just look at the color payoff. Like, it does this thing when you apply it. It kind of smokes. You guys see that? Like, that's what you call glow up, honey. That highlighter glow up is so real. And of course, I have to put a little bit down the bridge of my nose and my forehead, honey. I have to be glistening. Like, I love highlighters so much. Oh my God, especially this one. So I kind of overdid it just a tad bit. So whenever you do overdo it, you just take that powder brush you use to set your face and just go back over just to kind of like tame that brightness a little bit. So for my eyeliner, I'm not gonna go with a wing liner because I want to stay on the natural side. I want everything to look totally natural, like a no makeup look. If you guys get what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna wing this bad boy out. I'm not gonna wing it out, but I'm gonna try and get my eyeliner as straight as possible. It's kind of hard when you do not have steady hands. Okay, I am using the E.L.F liquid eyeliner in jet black. You guys know you can find E.L.F in Target. I think you can find it in Walmart, but for the most part you can definitely get it at E.L.F Cosmetics. This is like one of my favorite liquid eyeliners to use. I guess because the brush is so small, I really mess up when using this liquid eyeliner. Like, this is like my go-to. I grab for this eyeliner all the time, honey. All the time, okay? Alright, so moving right along, I decided to go into my crease just to give my crease a little more to give my crease some definition. I'm not gonna say a little more because I didn't apply any eyeshadow. So I'm using a dark brown shade just to give the crease a little more definition because I want this natural look to be on point, honey. Like, I want it to be on point, right next to the period, like point, okay? So I'm just using a fluffy blending brush to put that in my crease. Before I apply my falsies, I am coating my lashes with the Marc Jacobs mascara. Sometimes I coat my lashes with mascara before lashes and sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But because I want it to be that look I'm trying to get, I want my natural lashes to be blended in with my falsies. These are just some drugstore falsies I got from Walmart, like I mentioned before. You know, I did not get them from Walmart. I got them from my local beauty supply store. Yeah, that's where I got them from. So all products will be listed in the description box below, okay? I have to use tweezers to apply my falsies. I cannot use my fingers. You know, I can't for nothing. For no amount of money in the world, I cannot apply these things with my fingers. I just want to say shout out to you girls who can put your falsies on with your fingers. Like, show your girls something. Let me in on the tricks, honey, because I cannot apply them with my fingers. I have to apply them with the tweezers. We will be here all day, me trying to put them things on with my fingers, okay? And I'm just moisturizing my lips using my EOS lip balm, and it was in fruity something, I don't know. So I was like, okay, my look is natural, but I just want to go ahead and add a pop of color to my eyeliner. So I am using the NYX Vivid eyeliner. This is in purple. I'm not sure of the name, but you guys can definitely check the description box below because that's where the name is actually going to be. All right, and I just wanted to like just bring a little, just have a pop of color, you know, just a little pop of color, just a pop of color. Here I am also putting that same Anglowla highlighter into my inner tear ducts, and I'm just blending it out. I just love when I have that shimmer in my tear ducts. It's just so sexy, like, hey, you know, like I want to be lit, honey. Come all the way through. And I'm just applying that same mascara from Marc Jacobs to my lower lashes. I have a hard time trying to get mascara on my bottom lashes because the hairs are so short and sparse. Like, yeah, I have to hold my breath sometimes so I won't put it on my face and mess up anything, okay? So I do have like a beauty mark. I just like to enhance it with the E.L.F eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and I'm setting my face with MAC Fix Plus in Rose, and I just like to fan it. I don't know. I can't say I like to fan it. I'm fanning it now because I just want to dry it. I don't know. Maybe I overdid it, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just look at that highlight. So for my lip liner, I am using ColourPop's, I think it's called Vapor. Lip liner. That's what I'm using. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, there she go. I had to let my hair down, you guys, to go put on my clothes because it was getting down to crunch time. But I am using the Beauty Fenty, I think it's the Balm Gloss. I love that stuff, you guys. It is so nice. I love the way it looks on my lips. Like, I'm just all the way here for this look. It is so nice and simple and like in your face. Like, I am just so sexy, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, okay? And until my next video, you know I will definitely see you guys soon. And yes, I did decide to go back in and add some of that highlighter to my cheekbones, honey. Yes, I did. So don't judge me. Judge something else, okay? So until my next video, I will definitely see you guys again, all right? Bye, you guys.